And I actually did your video yesterday before I saw these, but I think we're still going to stick with those drills, especially the drag and release drill, which you'll see in your video. Possibly a hair on your heels, yeah, but not bad. But take away an issue here. Okay, so a little bit outside the line with the takeaway. Now we can put those moves together, so if you want a slightly steeper shoulder turn on the way back, that will actually help the takeaway, so we can initiate that in the takeaway. The gap bridge swing definitely better. This one, you're right, is a little bit flat. I think you're matching your forward bend with the shoulder plane. It's not too much of an issue, but this one is definitely a bit flat. Maybe you made an effort after you saw this one, because the gap bridge swing was much better. Much better. But yeah, we want those hands a little higher. If we do incorporate slightly steeper shoulder turn, that's going to help the takeaway. So we'll look at that later in the week. I still want you to do the drills that I've sent you, and then we'll chat about how they felt. Change of direction, very nice. And then obviously our posture issues here. Okay, right tip sliding underneath, a little loss of posture, backing the chest out. And then you got a nice late release. And that's what turned it into a good shot, this release. Okay, nice and late, nice aggressive release. So that part's looking really good. Okay, this swing's definitely better. Now, obviously it is a little easier to get more upright with a gap wedge. I didn't see a length issue, but we've definitely gone a bit flat again. So this swing is definitely a bit better. Look, the takeaway is better as well. We don't have that sort of disconnecting move and getting the club a little outside the line. So I think that does help. Nice full shoulder turn, the tilt, the forward bend and the shoulder plane, absolutely perfect. This has been a big change for us over this year, this face to plane at the top, as it was in the other one. But this one's just a little bit longer, a little more upright. So yeah, no issue there. Posture's a little bit better in this one. Change of direction, fantastic. Just a little back out there. Right tip goes underneath. And a loss of posture. And then just whip that right hand over. So definitely the later release and the more aggressive release also helps. Still launching a bit high for my liking, but obviously this was better. And then you can see kind of whipped the hand over and then held on. So you whipped the right forearm over there. And then you can see holding on for dear life there. Okay, but this is a much better swing. A little more powerful, a little bit better angles.
Hey, my boy. Okay, so let's get back to some hard work here. Obviously, the in terms of the posture control, freeing up, activating the hips, that how dynamic you can get that move, slightly changing your body sort of setup. As we go for a couple of weeks now, you're still doing exercises, so let's just forget about that posture, forward bend, and any of that head movement or whatever it is, covering the board. Let's just leave that for a couple of weeks. Okay, you're still doing and it's only your second week of doing that one against the wall, so just stick with that for now and let's just leave it. I just want to get that flow and that strike and that lag and release back, that flush strike. Now, obviously, as we said, we need to do this at some point, and is some of it causing that little bit under the plane weak shot? Yes, probably. Okay, but we can also forget sometimes to learn to swing with that tempo and that athleticism and that strike. Okay, so in our first bit of work, this is one of the things that really made the difference. Okay, so we're going to do one of those old drills again, and then I've got a new drill which almost kind of incorporates both things a little bit. So, okay, so that should be pretty exciting. It should work. And then I've also got a different warm up for you here, right? So this is the warm up I want you to do. I mean, it's easy enough in here on the range, but you let me know how it goes. People will look at you strangely. Okay, let's do 5 balls for now. I would do just a little stretch before, but we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this too hectically and too fast. Okay, but this is body warm. If you can, I don't know. I presume you've got unlimited balls there, whatever. So, do at least 4 rounds of this. I've got a 8 on here, so anything 8, 9, 7, 9, anything like that. Okay. And without thinking too much, and pretty much halfy sort of swings. Okay, we're just going to start with the inside ball. Okay, and then we just go pretty much as quickly as possible, but more importantly without stopping. So when you hit each ball, obviously we're trying to hit out the middle of the face. Okay, but once we get in the follow through, that follow through is actually going to start the next backswing. Okay, so we're basically going to start this one, hit, and just kind of keep swinging and moving along, getting a bit of athleticism, freedom, hand-eye coordination, all that type, put an instinct back. Yeah. Okay, so just start from here. Okay, nice little quarter swings, shuffling, moving. Okay, so little half ones there. Okay, but even those, I think you'll be able to hear on the video. Okay, I mean obviously take out the middle, but you can hear them. They just sound right. You know what I mean? They just, the shaft is working, the hands are working. Okay, it's a nice flush sound. Okay, that's what I want you to start getting the feel for again. Yeah. Okay, so about 4 rounds of that should be good as a nice warm up. Okay, and then once you get into your work. Okay, first one we're going to do that release point drill. That worked really nicely for us. Okay, so set up, start the swing about 1.5 feet in front. Okay, and obviously we're trying to return to that point within that swing of the golf club, right? So start the swing from there, full shots, full leg work, off you go. Okay, so a bit of that release point drill. Okay, and the second one I want you to do. Okay, a little drag and release drill. Now, it's almost a combination of both because, yes, you're definitely working on keeping the handle in front and releasing later. Okay, but you also got to use your body correctly to do it. So we're going to kind of lower your body and move it a little bit forward. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to use that ball as a reference point where I set up. Okay, this ball is going to go on the line of my golf club about 2.5 foot behind. Okay, I'm going to set up here. Start again with 3/4 swings and then build up a little bit later. Okay, but full setup, full backswing. Okay, or 3/4 backswing, but full technique, you know, full concentration. All right, and then what we're going to do, we're going to use our legs and chest and hands. We're going to go down onto the ground just behind that golf ball there. Okay, and then from there, just going to gently turn and drag this ball along the ground. Okay, then obviously release it. I can't release it into the wall there. Okay, but you get the point. So from this side, that ball I'm just using as a reference for what my ball position should be. This ball 2.5 foot back. Okay, 3/4 backswing. Use my body to go down and get it, handle way in front. And now I drag and release. I'm trying to release that thing down the line. I'm trying to use a little bit of core body rotation, keep the handle in front, keep that ball on the club, and then flick it and release it through impact. Alright. I would say let's do sort of, probably 4 and 1, maybe 4 and 2, as in 4 reps and then hit 1, 4 reps and then hit 1. When you get into it, 4 reps and then hit a couple. Okay, but work hard on this drill in the next couple of weeks to make a huge difference. Okay, body position, plus lag, plus release. Okay, 3 of the very, very important things that we've actually worked on, all with one drill, one feel. Okay, a little drag and release on the ground, drag and go. Okay, and you're trying to feel the difference of that position, okay, compared to that position. Okay, a little early release, a little loss of posture, a little weak shot. Okay, right, that's your homework. Let me know, please, if you need anything else. Let's get our ball striking back, and then let's obviously do well on Wednesday at that par 3. Even if it's not score-wise or not, let's get that feel back and flushing it again. And I know when you do that, you get really confident. Plus, your lines and your target awareness and your face control are really good. So as soon as you start flushing it, okay, you're quite dangerous. All right, so let's get that back. Work hard tomorrow. Send me videos if you can, and then let me know if you need anything else. Thank you, my mates. I'll talk to you soon.